And we welcome you back here to Park City, Kansas, home of the 40th anniversary season of the Wichita Wings. We're here at Hartman Arena, where for the first time since 2001, the Wichita Wings look to potentially bring a championship back to Wichita. They're known as one of the best soccer teams and one of the longest running soccer teams in American history. Of course, you look back at some of their historic seasons that they had before closing. They drew operations to a close at the 2000-2001 season. At that point, they were the longest running soccer organization in the United States. While they had a lot of success in their decades of play, they had never brought a championship back to Wichita, but this team hopes to find some success and bring that to a very excited crowd who is going to expect a lot out of a potential team. Of course, Roger Downing, the head coach from Dayton, Ohio, brings together a pretty nice roster of a lot of local kids and a couple big names that, if you're a fan of Wichita soccer, for sure know those names. We are just getting set for the starting or the lineups. We just had the Colorado Rumbles. Coming up next, they'll have the Wichita Wings. Coming into the game, if you did not know though, the Wichita Wings come in with a 2-0 record. Both those wins on the road. They were both against the Austin Power. The first win was an 11-5 win, the opening game for the Wichita Wings since that 2001 season. In that game, rookie David Lucio won the Man of the Match award with 3 goals and an assist, 2 of those goals being on the power play. Kevin Tenike, one of the best players in Wichita history, had 3 goals, 2 assists, and 5 blocks in that game. Brian Perez had a goal and 3 assists. The captain, Brent Hobson, during that game had 2 goals and an assist. And his goal, or one of his 2 goals, was the first goal of the 1920 Wichita Wings season. Jared Robbins added 2 goals and an assist in that big win. The next day, on December 15th, the Wichita Wings defeated the Austin Power 9-6 to start their season at 2-0. They'll be taking on the Colorado Rumble tonight, who entered tonight's game 0-3 in play, but you can't let that record kind of depict the way that you want to look at this team. This is a league that's got a lot of potential talent, and a league that's going to make Wichita earn every single win they get, night in and night out. We'll take a quick look at the standings in the league. The Savage hold the #1 spot. They've played 4 games. They're 4-0 in that time. The Wings come in at second with 2 games played. They're 2-0. The Runners come in with 4 games played at 3-1. Inferno FC has 3 games played. They're 2-1. The Bombers have 3 games played. They're 1-2. The Flyers have 3 games played. They're 1-2. The Austin Power have played 6 games, the most in the league. They're 1-5. 2 of those losses coming to this Wichita squad. After that, the Colorado Rumble, who are 0-3. And then the only team who has not played a game yet is the Muskegon Risers. Of course, they will start in about 2 weeks' time. They are the only team who has played less games than Wichita. Wichita has only played 2. But as for the rest of the teams, they've either played 3, 4, in the one case, 6. Couple things to note. The only other undefeated team is the Chihuahua Savage. They're 4-0 on the year. They've got 40 goals for, 17 goals against. That's a plus 23 goal differential. All 4 of those games for Chihuahua are road games. Keep this date circled on your calendars. January 18th and 19th, Wichita will welcome Chihuahua here into this building for those 2 nights for 2 of the most exciting games we're probably going to see all season long. Now we'll take you through the inaugural, or the 40th anniversary inaugural roster for your Wichita Wings. #1 is goalkeeper Aaron Parrott from Wichita, Kansas. #2 is a defender from Hartlepool, England. That's Kieran Laking. #3 is from Wichita, Kansas, a defender, Alex Mosley. #4 is a midfielder from Wichita, Kansas, Matt Sherrod. #6 is a midfielder from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Leonardo Catarina. #12 is a midfielder from Choloma, Honduras. That's Wilmer Canales. #14 is a defender from Valley Center, Kansas. That's Brent Hobson. #15 is a midfielder from Sacramento, California, Alex Rizzo. #16 is a defender from Wichita, Kansas, and the captain, Kevin Tenike. #17 is a forward from Wichita, Kansas. That's David Lucio. #18 is a defender from Wichita, Kansas, Daniel Sack. Number 23 is a forward from São Paulo, Brazil, Leo Sosa. Number 26 is a midfielder from Wichita, Kansas, Alex Inenos. Number 27 is a forward from Wichita, Kansas, Ethan Dowd. Number 58 is a goalkeeper from Wichita, Kansas, the lawman, Stephen Hammerski. And number 82 is the midfielder from Wichita, Kansas, Colin the Eagle Lauder. A lot of these teams are very well known in Wichita when it comes to soccer, whether that be being part of FC Wichita and their historic couple of years in the outdoor game, or Wichita Selection, the indoor team that has kind of been the one-stop shop for all indoor soccer here in Wichita the past couple of years, with a couple of really great years. Last year they don't lose a game until they get to the national semifinals. That was in Cincinnati. The team had a lot of positivity. The team had a lot of talent, and you're going to see a lot of that talent here on this Wings roster. We'll take a second to let you know that the 40th anniversary Wichita Wings are presented by Family Mitsubishi and the City of Park City. Family Mitsubishi, from their lot to your driveway, Family Mitsubishi has the tools and friendly staff to help you find a vehicle quickly and easily. They have a strong and committed sales staff with many years of experience satisfying their customers' needs. Come meet a salesperson at Family Mitsubishi at 6601 East Kellogg in Wichita, Kansas, or visit their website online at www.buyfromfamily.com. Park City, Kansas has partnered with the Wings since 1979. Thank you, Park City, for your years of service and support to indoor soccer. Learn about their wonderful community at parkcityks.com. And if you were able to hear it kind of in the background, in honor of the 40th anniversary, the Wichita Wings have invited some former players and staff to join us here for our home opener. Involved in those are Larry Inlow, Jamie Harding, Sammy Lane, Kevin Cooley, and Coach Roy Turner. We'll take a second to recognize some of our sponsors. Epic Heating and Cooling is your professional HVAC service and repairs company, servicing all of Wichita and surrounding communities. Find them at 224 North Pennsylvania in Wichita. Tonight, Epic Heating and Cooling is the proud sponsor of the Wings Veteran of the Game. Epic provided a VIP lounge suite for Army veteran Michael Stinger and his family. If you're interested in sponsoring a Veteran of the Night, contact the Wings front office at info@wichitawingsoccer.com. Evans Building Company, Inc. is a general contracting firm specializing in design, build, construction of pre-engineered metal building systems. The team to build with for more than 57 years. They're located at 7700 West 53rd Street, North Main. We're going to take a second to honor America with the playing of the national anthem. We'll turn up so you can hear that.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in
beautiful rendition of our nation's national anthem. And with that, we are just seconds away from the opening kick of the Wichita Wings 2019-20 season here at Hartman Arena inside Park City, Kansas. The team has prepared for many months. They've had a very successful opening 2 games on the road against Austin. Of course, if you missed that, their wins were 11-5 and 9-6 to start their season off. The next Wings game is next Saturday, January 4th at 7 p.m. against the Amarillo Bombers. Get your tickets today at WichitaWingsSoccer.com. The Wings' leading scorer is David Lucio with 6 goals and 2 assists. Unfortunately tonight, the Wings will be missing Brian Perez. He has 3 goals and 6 assists thus far. If you had missed it, the captain is Kevin Tenike. We wanted to mention our last couple of sponsors before we get started. Eddie U Massage has official massage therapist, is the official massage therapist for the Wichita Wings. Eddie has over 22 years of massage therapy experience serving Wichita. Make your appointment today by texting Eddie at 316-312-9226. Just to let you know about this Colorado Rumble team. They come into the game at 0-3. They have a 9-2 loss against the Savage, an 11-5 loss against New Mexico, and a 7-6 loss against Austin. That 7-6 loss is Austin's only win of the year. We've ran you through the starting, or the lineups at least, for the Wichita Wings. A couple of the standouts, like we mentioned, David Lucio has 6 goals, 2 assists. He's going to be a bright spot on this team. One of the guys who has a lot of positivity when it comes to the indoor game. Starting in net tonight for the Wichita Wings is Steven Hammerski. He has a couple games under his belt at the MASL 1 league where he played with Kansas City. And we're underway. Colorado gets things started quick, moves it way up forward. A nice kind of defensive effort there by the Wings, and they'll start moving it the opposite way. Of course, you'll definitely notice that we're using the Wichita Wild's old field. Set up the same way as indoor soccer, though. The 25-yard line that you see there is the middle line. There's 2 yellow lines on either side. Those are all the lines you pretty much need for the indoor game. Regrouping around the middle line now. Sack moves it over. They'll put a shot in deep. That was Mosley who had a chance. And this one goes just off, and he scores! And just like that, the Wichita Wings get their first home goal of the 19-20 season, thanks to forward David Lucio. Just a minute 3 into this one, and right away the Wings have a nice early lead. You got to feel good about starting the night off like that. We are now pleased to be joined by Wichita Wings owner Blake Shoemaker. What went into getting this started and being able to bring indoor soccer back and with the Wichita Wings back to the city of Wichita?
So much has gone into it. A lot of help from Wings fans, really, and players, support staff, and former players, really sponsors. As we see Alec Enohost clear that one off the line, and Leo Catarina give a header back to Stephen Hammerski. But you know, that's a conversation I hate to drag down during the flow of play. But it's basically, look, this you can see the crowd. It's a packed house tonight. There's thousands and thousands of Wings fans in Wichita, and we just wanted to pay homage. Those of you that are watching the replay, because we're not streaming this game, we do apologize that the stream's not up. We know that all of you play a big role in this as well, and we're happy to get the game up for you as quick as possible. Apologize again for the issues inside the arena getting the game live. So Laking keeps a shot in the offensive zone for Wichita. Quickly countered by Colorado, though. Hard little ball action there. A long shot there as Dowd hits one just wide, and Colorado kind of regroup, take it across the middle line. Laking with a slide tackle is able to win possession for a second, but Colorado keeps it. A long forward pass, and this one's just off. I apologize, some of my numbers will be incorrect for the Rumble.
And we have a dead ball. Ball will come back to Steven Hammerski, and he'll get things started inside the defensive zone for Wichita.
Yeah, so the team, I mean, early goal is a great way to get started. There's so much electricity in here. Just honored Roy Turner, Larry Enlow, Jamie Harding, Sammy Lane. The music has changed now. If you weren't able to pick that up, coming back with the Rocky theme song from the 80s and very much paying homage to the Wichita Wings of the past. And it's been a great start so far. Not quite a packed house, but there's people walking around. We're really having to take a few minutes here, Matt, to get a head count, but great start to bring back the Wichita Wings franchise.
And of course, the more energy you have in a room, the easier it is to play. Those packed crowds are a lot easier to play in front of than empty crowds, and Wichita has shown that they're fueling off of a big crowd like this. I think it might have even helped to have 2 away games that they played so well in, because it just fueled the excitement back here.
Right, absolutely. And Rumble, these guys, they had multiple players on injuries, and then they had three red cards, I believe, after the last game. So they're coming in on a depleted crew, having to activate training players, and assistant coach. That's their 3rd goalkeeper that's here. So you had a coach, multiple keepers, a goal scorer, all on red cards after the last game. So what a difficult task for them to travel into Wichita last night, come in and be in front of this hostile environment without those kind of key pieces. Is your first 2 keepers, your coach, and a captain goal scorer, right?
And of course, they started the year off with a rough loss and then bounced back well with a couple of closer losses to New Mexico and Austin, but a team that's definitely still searching for answers.
So the Wings also, missing a few pieces tonight. Brian Perez out, Jared Robbins out, Nico Andres out, Taylor Henry out. I may have said Jared Robbins already, but there's some injuries. You got guys like Taylor Henry, who just had his knee scoped. He's training. He feels like he's up to speed, but he's just missing a step. We don't want to rush it. We felt like we're playing a team that's on a little bit of cards here. They've been getting beat up a little bit. They come in 0-4, and in front of this crowd, what kind of opportunity would this provide us?
Lucio has an opportunity that just gets stuffed out as he kind of gets rushed as he's going in, and Colorado will take some time to set it up in their own defensive zone. Long pass forward. That's going to find a forward's feet, goes off the wall. Opportunity in front, but it's deflected well by the Wings. A trip, but they're going to keep it going. Dowd's got a step on him. He's got a shot. He's going to put it past, and the Wings score to take a 2-0 lead off the foot of Ethan Dowd. A nice play set up, and it was one-on-one for the keeper for Ethan Dowd, a very nice young player here in the Wichita area. And with 9:56 remaining in the opening period of play, the Wings take a 2-0 lead over a Colorado Rumble team. We'd like to take a second to talk about our friends at Wheat State Insurance Group, who's an independent agent that offers choice, a high level of service, and is the local Wichita area and services the local Wichita area community. You can visit them at 228 North Baltimore Avenue in Derby, Kansas in 67037.
Yeah, Matt, great finish there. Leo Catarina rips it off of somebody, gets fouled in the back, starts a counterattack. Wings end up even with Daniel Sack and Ethan Dowd coming around the edge. Catarina picks Dowd. Dowd's on his strong foot, his right foot, puts it in the back of the net, and Wichita 2-0. Scoreboard hasn't changed yet to reflect it, but 10.5 minutes into the first quarter, Wichita with the 2-goal lead. You can feel the energy in the place, and the players definitely are building momentum off of that energy.
It shows a lot to be able to capitalize on your 2-on-1 opportunities like the Wings just did. Hammerski just kind of knocks this one across the center line. Picked up by Laking, and he'll just send it back to Hammerski. If you're new to the indoor game, the goalie is a big part of offensive pushes, as we've seen immediately.
Here's a restart. So in the indoor game, there's a few new changes, and we can go over a few of those. Here's one of them. It's been around for a few years. If in the defensive third, just south of that yellow line, you put the ball straight out, it doesn't touch any boards or player, and it goes straight out of bounds, then it's a restart at the top of the arch. You're going to see Kevin Tenike on the left, David Lucio on the right, Alex Mosley, Lauder, Brent Hobson on the ball. Hobson takes a shot and just a bit wide. But we don't shoot a lot from there, but if they step out to take away the set piece, then that player at the top, usually Brian Perez there, has the green light to go ahead and take a shot.
A rocket shot by Hobson just goes off the corner post, and Wichita will end up picking it up in their defensive zone and having to reset. A long pass forward gets knocked away by Colorado, but Dowd puts pressure on right away.
The guys really haven't settled in yet. Wichita's up 2-0, obviously, Matt, but we really haven't settled in, knocked the ball. Our substitutions could be a little bit better. We're just energy right now and still in the filling out phase of each other, but Wichita's been fortunate to get, here's another 3v2. If Lucio can bring that ball down, and they're still at an advantage after Lucio beats Tony Avery in the middle of the field, swings it to Alex Rizzo. Rizzo out of Sacramento, California, came in through open tryouts. He's been fantastic, missing so many players. Defenders, Rizzo's came in and defended. Alec Enohos on the ball. Also, Alec from Wichita, Kansas, local player that's came in and given us good defensive minutes. And this is his first start, rookie start like Ethan Dowd, and able to score. Now Lucio is already on 7 goals for the season. There's Dowd, Lucio, back post, and Alex Mosley just a bit unlucky. And there's a hard foul from Alex Rizzo. Matt, we've seen a lot of that from Alex Rizzo, not necessarily the foul, but we call that a professional foul. That stopped the counterattack. Rizzo isn't afraid to come in and put his body in and make sure that we don't give up that run out against goalkeeper Steven Hammerstein.
And that's an impressive defensive effort by Colorado, able to kind of crash back in a almost park the bus style defensive effort there to stack the box and make it difficult for Wichita to find the back of the net on that specific play. Colorado has it on the offensive side of the field, but Wichita kind of just surrounding every forward who gets the ball for the Rumble and making it difficult to advance it all down the field.
Now, the goalkeeper's only got 4 seconds on the ball, so when Hammerski had it, even though he had a ton of space, you saw Brent Hobson come back and give him that outlet pass that was possession, gave us security. That's one of the rule changes, Matt, that we spoke about. Obviously, goalkeeper has 4 seconds. They can play it to another player and get it right back and restart that time. But whether it's in the hands or the feet, it's 4 seconds. In the first half, the goalkeeper's not permitted to actually cross the midfield line.
So Katarina kind of sends one towards the middle, but it's stopped by the Rumble keeper.
Maybe Katarina would have done well to look across goal there and try to find Kevin Tenike making a run on the back post. And with all the target players, Jared Robbins, Nico, Andres out right now, not in this match. Kevin Tenike has converted, and Ethan Dowd as well. Both non-traditional number 9 target players in indoor have both converted. So you got Kevin Tenike, if you're a Wings fan, kind of new place. Kevin Tenike standing up around the goal instead of in the back.
Lauder has pushed off the ball there a little bit. Our friend Johnny Freedom loves to call this kid the Eagle, and he shows it with his athleticism and pace he shows down the field. Rumble have a ball in deep. Hammerski has to come out a little further than he might like to make that. The Rumble have to keep pressure going in order to keep possession on the ball, but they have to keep 2 defensemen back as the counterattack for Wichita is so fast and so aggressive.
Wings are calm enough here to just go ahead and get a line change in. It was well executed, and Rumble really dropped it out of maybe the threat of the Wings countering them so much. They just went ahead and dropped when they lost the ball, which is now allowing Wichita to settle in, move the ball, get Kevin Tenike in behind us for a target, and really try to find that target. And not the greatest decision there, or maybe Alec Enohos was in the path to the target, which Leo Sosa was trying to play. But again, so some rookies in here playing tonight as well and trying to get a feel for just their shape in general.
That's Lucio who gets fouled hard on the ball, just outside the arc there.
Yeah, Wichita's going to get a restart right on the edge of the arc. This will be, again, bringing the unit. David Lucio lined up, positioned himself for a left-footed shot. Kevin Tenike for a right-footed. Look over and see Alex Mosley and Colin Lauder on the post. This is a penetrating pass if possible. Maybe a ball to Kevin, then to Alex. But it looks like Tenike's probably the play here.
Hobson on the ball. Quick pass over to Tenike.
No, so far those have been well defended, Matt, from Colorado. Just the way that they've set up, they've really denied and said, hey, we're going to allow you the opportunity if you want to take a shot, but we're not letting you lay it off to a winger here and have a shot. And that's where Wichita scored a lot of goals. I think 6 goals on the road off set pieces against Austin.
Lauder carries it in deep, but he's just kind of stumbled up by a Rumble defenseman. And the Rumble try to restart things in their own end. All the way across the field. Lucio goes up to put a little pressure on. Rumble get a pass forward.
Oh.
Tackle was just a little too hard by Hobson. And that'll give the Rumble an opportunity to bring all 5 men over the center line, something they haven't been able to do much so far tonight as they've been kind of pulling guys back to play defense. Quick restart, send it across the field. Try to go in deep, Lauder gets a foot on it, Dowd comes in to help. The Rumble stick with this one, and this ball goes outside of the glass.
Wings a little nonchalant on the ball there. Dowd did well to come back and win it. Brent Hobson into kind of a 50-50, maybe a hospital-type challenge where, hey, if I come in hard, that he may be as well. But Hobson needs to do better. Ball's on the outside of his body. Just shield, hold the ball, and he'll be watching this video later and going, yeah, Blake's right. I should have kept that thing.
And they'll take a media timeout with 5.5 minutes left in the opening quarter of play. The Wings lead 2-0 over the Colorado Rumble.
Matt, I think we have a guest coming in the second quarter. Is that right? Are you familiar with who that is?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard at least.
Okay, yeah. I believe that we've got a former player. I think Larry Enlow at some point is coming in and going to join the broadcast. You know, give me a break because I don't want to do all the talking over you. So but anyway, it's great to get some of those guys back out here. You had Larry Enlow, Roy Turner, Sammy Lane, Jamie Harding, and geez, if there's anybody in this building that has good soccer knowledge and can contribute to our shoddy little broadcast here, right, it's got to be them. But no, you're doing a fantastic job, and you did that. Obviously, work for the Wichita Thunder. You did work with FC Wichita, so we've watched you grow into that. So we're very thankful that you filled in. If Zach Light, if you're rewatching this, I hope you're enjoying Manchester and Barcelona. But now your job's on the line because Matt's over here killing it.
Well, I'd take this second to let you know that the Wichita Wings athletic training and orthopedic partner is Mid-America Orthopedics. Mid-America Orthopedics is the single destination for orthopedic service, providing evaluation, diagnosis, surgery, rehabilitation, and therapy in one office. Locations in East and West Wichita, as well as Derby. And we're restarted here inside Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas, just inside the greater Wichita area, where the Wings begin their 1920 home season tonight against the Colorado Rumble. 5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. The Wings get it into the offensive zone before the Rumble make a nice defensive play to send it the other way. And they'll have to reset up. Rumble with an opportunity, and Hammerski comes out and makes a great defensive effort. A long shot by the Rumble, and this one's just wide. They'll stick with it, but Hammerski will be able to make a play and get things going the other way for the Wings. Katarina with the ball. Sends it back, and they'll go across to Rizzo, and he'll restart on the defensive side for Wichita. One touch by Lucio goes back, and they'll regroup it around Rizzo, and he'll send it up to Dowd now. Dowd doesn't like what he sees, sends it back to Rizzo, and they'll try again. Looks left, looks right, and he'll go that way.
Yeah, Colorado already looks gassed. You know, they're on a few guys that obviously a 7-hour travel. There was, I think, 6 inches of snow fell in the last 24 hours on the highway. They came in late last night to beat a lot of that out, but the travel takes a little bit of toll out of you. Also, traveling, a crew that is missing some key players for them is difficult, and some of these guys come in, if they haven't played a lot, do they have the match fitness? So Wichita's going to test that. Got a lot of a good mix of veterans with younger players on the pitch tonight, and the energy that this crowd brings you, right, is fantastic. So this will be a difficult task, even at just 2-0 for Colorado to dig out of this hole.
And it's hard to play no matter where you end up playing when they've got a crowd energy like we have tonight here inside Hartman. As Lauder will bring it across the middle line, feeds it to the left side, makes himself available, but the cross is stopped by the Rumble, and they'll work on bringing it the other way. I'll remind you, the Rumble are in the white jerseys, the Wings in the orange tops, blue bottoms with the white socks. Rumble look to find some success defensively and turn that into offensive success. Still struggling to spend time on the offensive side of the field. As a nice aggressive defensive play by Sack wins the ball back for the Wings. Hobson will bring it across the middle line, feeds it down inside to Tenike. Tenike kind of gives it off to Hobson now. Hobson gets pushed, and it's going to be a foul there that'll give the Wings an opportunity inside that offensive third.
This a lot. This, you want the ball at the top of the restart circle there, but at the same time, they've defended that well. This changes the space. If they put 3 players on this wall, we're going to find a little space for David Lucio's left foot probably here. And now can Alex Mosley give him that angle, give him the opportunity to play this ball, the second ball across goal. And Brent plays it short to Kevin. Kevin into Mosley, and Mosley into the high heavens.
And he gives someone in the 12th row an opportunity to be a part of this game. But like you said, when you have the ball further out like that, it gave Wichita almost twice as much room behind the initial wall to maybe move some players back there. Unable to find success, though. And Colorado will try to bring it the other way. Dowd with a nice defensive play on a strong move by Sherrod. And it goes in! And the Wings are able to take a 3-0 lead as Ethan Dowd scores his second of the game. With 2:31 left in the opening quarter of play, the Wings take a 3-0 lead, once again off the foot of Ethan Dowd.
Yeah, well done by Ethan. He's came in. I talked to some of the younger guys before the game, and we were in the locker room, and the Coach Roger, all the veterans, telling guys, look, when you're young, it seems like you come in and you play in front of this many guys, and you're looking at Brent Hobson and Kevin Teneyck and Alex Mosley and, the Brian Perez's and those guys that Brian's not here, but those kind of guys, and you're going, hey, we go at the tempo you're ready to play at. And everywhere else in the world at, 16, 17, 18, 19, those top players are impacting the match, and that's the selection a lot of the times. With Messi, what did he start to get his first cap at 16 years old? So some of these younger players, they're even older than that, and it just go to them and say, hey, look, don't wait. Don't be afraid to impact the match. Don't wait for the flow of the match to settle in and for you to play at that tempo. Change it. A lot of guys here are older. You do have an advantage from speed and agility. Utilize those things. And you see Ethan getting forward and looking to pull the trigger, and he's very accurate. He's had 3 shots, 3 on frame. The keeper made 1 save or deflection blocked by a defender, and the other 2 are in the back of the net.
Yeah, and Dowd's a guy who's kind of, if you can say it, put the time in the minor leagues, if you can say that. He played last year with the Wichita Selection indoor team and has played on both the academy and the first team squad of the outdoor team here in Wichita, and kind of paid his dues to get where he is now and show a lot of success. An opportunity in front for Lauder goes just wide, and Wichita has to reset things up. Lake King on the ball now, looks left and goes that way.
Wichita's going to take this opportunity to try to get a line change in if they can. There goes Alec Hinojos. In comes Sosa, Lucio. Out goes Katarina and Lauder. Well done. Well done line change, and Wichita's already taken a ton of energy. Ball just misplayed a little bit there by Hobson, but Wichita's taken a lot of the energy out of this Rumble team coming in. If they had any coming in, this is pretty deflating already.
Lake King makes a nice defensive stop to keep the ball on the Wichita's offensive side. They'll take a second to swap a player out as Hobson plays the ball to the right. A strong strike by the Wings is stopped by the Rumble.
This is trouble here. 3v2 if Lucio can find the ball across to Wilmer Canales, and he does well just to hold the ball up and try to possess it, and looks like he may have earned a foul there. Oh no, there's too many men on the field. This is going to be a 2-minute penalty. That's too many men on the field for the Rumble. They got caught substituting. Wichita pressed. Player came back, but too many men on the field, and Wichita brings in the power play unit. You're going to see a lot of veterans on this unit, including the rookie David Lucio, but our leading goal scorer right now. Brent Hobson running the point, Kevin Teneyck, David Lucio, Alex Mosley, Colin Lauder.
In the opening game against Austin, that was an 11-5 win for the Wings. It was David Lucio who found 2 power play goals in that game alone. So the power play will get started. A strong strike from the right side. Teneyck gets a foot on the ball, sends it back to Hobson, and they'll restart. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Looks right, goes that way. A strong shot, defended well by the Colorado keeper. Teneyck crosses the ball across, looks back towards Hobson, and he'll go that way. Hobson has it at the yellow line. He'll go left to Kevin. They go across. A strike, and it's stopped well by the Colorado keeper, and he's able to get a hand on it, stop this one. And that will be the end of the first quarter of play. Wichita Wings lead this one 3-0 over the Colorado Rumble.
Minute 28 left in the power play when we come back into the second period, but a great start. 3-0 Wichita in the first period. Crowds into the game. Even got some Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby in there on the power play, it sounded like, from DJ Greg Dury.
Kevin Tennite gets things started with the opening goal of tonight's game, the first home goal for the 1920 Wings squad. And then it's the kid, Ethan Dowd, who gets the next two to give Wichita a 3-0 lead.
There's a correction. David Lucio unassisted on the first goal. We can credit Kevin Tennite, though. I'm good with that. Kevin's going to appreciate it as long as it impacts him in the stat sheets in a positive way.
Well, then I'll make sure I have
This was my fault. Hey, fans, this was my fault. I walked in late, signaled for the headset from Matt. He looked down goal, right?
Pretty much.
But when you go back and watch it, you're going to find that you actually called David Lucio on the goal. So you had it right, and I thought, wow, this guy is unbelievable. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Called that, weren't even looking at it, out of the corner of your eye. David Lucio unassisted goal, and you were spot on.
Wings fans, we need you to join the Orange Army. That gets you early entrance to the games, post-game parties with the players, special ticket opportunities to events like the Wings Hall of Fame banquet, and postseason awards gala. Those are all benefits to joining the Orange Army. Just $20 for a single membership or $50 for the entire family. You can visit our website at www.wichitawingsoccer.com under the Fans tab for more information. Get on your phones right now and join the Orange Army. If you're interested in partnering with the Wichita Wings, they are committed to local businesses and organizations. Our ability to provide family entertainment on the field and support in our community could not be accomplished without these partnerships. To learn more about Wings partnership programs, contact us today at info@wichitawingsoccer.com.
Jumpies up there behind section 106 all the way at the top.
Family Mitsubishi is one of the proud sponsors of the Wichita Wings. From their lot to your driveway, Family Mitsubishi has the tools and friendly staff to help you find a vehicle quickly and easily. They've got a strong and committed sales staff with many years of experience satisfying their customers' needs. Come meet a salesperson at Family Mitsubishi at 6601 East Kellogg right here in Wichita. You can also visit their website online at www.buyfromfamily.com. So like you said, 1:28 left on the power play for Wichita as we start the second quarter of play.
Here we go, second quarter action.
We're underway now. Hobson will bring it across the middle line. Looks right and goes that way to Lucio. Lucio will put a shot into the middle, but it gets blocked nicely by the Rumble. Hobson has it up top. Looks left, goes that way. He'll get it back. Fakes a shot, goes right now to Lucio. Lucio doesn't like what he sees, so he goes back up top. Hobson makes a play on the ball, goes back to Lucio now. All the way across. Hobson has to come back for a misplayed ball, and they'll reset up. 50 seconds left on the power play for Wichita. They look left and go that way. Don't like what they see. Hobson's going to take a shot, and it's blocked well by Colorado. This one goes over the glass and out, and we'll have a quick stoppage in play with 46 seconds left on the power play.
Zach, I get to walk around now and act like I know what I'm doing because somebody that knows more about this game than I do just walked into the booth here. But welcome in Larry Inlow.
They get restarted quickly. We're really happy to have Larry with us here on the broadcast. Give us a second to kind of give your thoughts on how exciting it is to have Wichita Wings soccer back in Wichita.
Oh, I tell you what, the turnout is fantastic. Pulling into the place, it was kind of like the old days when you had the backup of cars going all the way down the highway. So there was a big line out front, and the atmosphere is just really, really great right now.
Great save by Hammerski. Makes life a little easier for the Wings. They've got just a couple seconds left on the power play. This will have to be their last push if they want it. Across, and it's in! And the Wings take a 4-0 lead with 13:33 left in the second quarter. A strong strike with 1 second left on the power play. And the Wings finding more success here in their home opener. Kevin Tennite, this time he does get credited for his first goal tonight. As during the quarter break, I said the wrong name. It was Lucio on the first goal. Dowd gets the next two. And now Tennite gets his first goal inside Hartman Arena on this 1920 Wings squad. Colorado will go back up to full men power now, and we'll get back to 5-on-5 soccer. A lot went into this. Can you describe the atmosphere as they were announcing some of the Wichita Wing legends like yourself before, and hearing the roar of this crowd and seeing the excitement on some of those players' faces?
You know what? just going down into the tunnel before the game there and wishing the guys well and seeing them, got that pregame jitters and stuff. It brings back lots of memories of the Wings that we were a part of back in the day. And it's just a great feeling to see these young players be introduced to that. And it's great to see the fans that have known the Wings of the past and the brand new Wings fans right now getting to get a taste of the indoor game once again. So, seeing Jamie and Roy and Sammy down there, all guys that, we spent years together in a Wings uniform in one facet or another. And it was just really great to see them and see them get their due respect and applause when we all got announced. It was great.
Just a couple weeks ago in a friendly style game, Wichita was able to take on the Kansas City Comets, and we found out a couple weeks ago that in about a month and a half, the two squads are going to get to play again. Can you describe the feeling between Wichita and Kansas City indoor soccer and how it's going to be cool to restart that potential rivalry?
I tell you what, the Kansas City and Wichita rivalry goes back far before Jamie and I were part of the Wings as far as players go, but always supporters. I can remember watching them when I was little, and then getting to realize the intensity and the special competition between the two. It's a big deal. And so it'll be nice to see that when they come back to town. And I think when they see that the fan turnout is like it is, it'll definitely spark some old competition between the two once again.
Lauder makes a nice play. Ball goes off the glass, and then they call it dead ball, and it'll be Colorado to take over on their own side. Obviously, it's cool to see a player like Lucio, who's had success in the first two games, and Tenike, who's been a Wings name for as long as anyone can remember. But how exciting is it to have guys like Ethan Dowd that are local kids almost that get to have this huge stage to play on?
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. I mean, even back in the original Wings days, they had what was called a developmental player contract. And that was what brought a lot of local players into the game. And you only get that for so long before you have to sign a legitimate full due contract. So you either have to develop or you don't. And that's exactly what you're getting here is you're getting local talent getting the chance to develop, which is very nice because not only does it give back to the community and show them that there's an outlet, but it also says, hey, we've got talent in Wichita, and we're willing to develop it and build it. So, seeing those young guys out here and getting the skill set that they need for a specialized game like this, because it is different than outdoor, obviously. Lots of different angles and facets that play here that outdoor you don't have. So, having a local program and having these young players out here is definitely a great thing.
It looks like we're going to have another penalty. Looks like this one's going to be on Colorado once again for too many men.
Hand me the laptop. See if I can do anything.
And it is indeed. It's going to be another power play for Wichita following another too many men penalty on Colorado. It took 1:59 of the 2 minutes for Wichita to score on the last power play, and they'll hope to find success a little sooner, as Kevin Tenike was the one who net the power play goal on their last opportunity just after we restarted here for the second quarter of play. 11-12 left in the second quarter. The Wings lead 4-0 over the Colorado Rumble. If you missed the beginning of our broadcast, Rumble came in at 0-3. The Wings came in at 2-0. So we get things started. Hobson's got it up top. A header towards the net by Lauder is just wide and can't go in. Lucio has it now, makes a stutter step, goes across. A fake shot, and Lauder loses the ball behind him. He's going to try to look up top to restart things. He does. Hobson has it now. Feeds it down inside. Lucio gets a shot off, and a nice save by Colorado on the rebound. And they'll hope to just clear this ball as far down the field as they can get it. Hammerski taking it in his own zone now. Obviously, a power play is a big momentum shifter, but to score on the first one, how does that make your power play units feel the rest of the game?
Well, I tell you what, just looking at our players compared to them, it's very evident that our players are far more comfortable with the indoor game itself. The subbing on the fly is one. that would be 2 reasons that they've given us power plays itself. So they're having issues with that and their communication on that. But our players look very comfortable with the ball. You can see the shape that they're playing. So obviously they're working on that in training and having set plays on looking at exploiting the man advantage in different gaps where they can't recover. So what you're going to see here is Brent is going to push himself forward. He's going to draw one defender in, and when he does, then he'll find the open pass, and then they look down low. They're also looking at it like Kevin Tenike is posting up in the middle. He's a strong kid. He's got lots of talent where he can hold on to that ball in the middle and be that point guy that just lays it off. There we see a shot go over the top. They're going to do a little bit better with that, and when they restart, you're going to see them just keep possession for a minute, get them running, and then exploit those gaps. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a tap in on the back post.
Only 25 seconds left on the power play opportunity. The Wings intercept the initial pass in. Colin the Eagle Lauder stays with this one. Keeps possession for the Wings, and Lucio will have it now. Looks in, goes right side. They try to go kind of across the net mouth, see if they can find someone. Doesn't, but Lauder's able to get it on the other side. A lot of coverage next to him. Gets 2 bodies on him, but he keeps possession, and the power play ends, bringing Colorado back to full strength. But Wichita keeping the ball in the offensive zone, making Colorado have to work for this and keep that penalty kill unit pretty tired. Opportunity for Mosley. He still has the ball, able to keep possession. Gets a ball inside off. Hobson takes a shot. This one's off the post, and Wichita will take a second to regroup. They'll get a couple of line changes through. Kieran Laking, the Hartlepool, England native, takes this one over to Lucio. Lucio makes a stutter step. He takes a shot from the top. A great stop by the Colorado keeper, and both squads are going to be able to get at least one change. Only one change for Colorado.
I'll tell you what, for Lucio, that is his patent move. Dip with the right shoulder, push it with the outside left, and let that magic left foot go. He's a fun player to watch. He's been, obviously he's a Wichita native, but he's gone and played high-level college ball. He played with us on the championship side for FC Wichita in 2015. And just a really smooth player that will get defenders to bite awful hard on those fakes. And so he's a fun player to watch and definitely has a deadly left foot.
Lucio comes into the game as the leading scorer for the Wings with 6 goals and 2 assists. Obviously, if you've got a guy who can produce like that, it's going to feel nice. 7:45 left in the second quarter of action. The Wings lead 4-0 over a beat up Colorado Rumble team who's also fighting some cards. Lake King has a rough shot there, and it's stopped easily by Colorado's keeper. The clear goes into the Wichita bench, which is going to give Wichita a really nice opportunity. But before that, it looks like we're going to have a media timeout, or at least an official's timeout. And we'll take a second to recognize some of our great partners in the Wichita area. Park City, Kansas has partnered with the Wings since 1979. We'd like to thank Park City for their years of service to indoor soccer. You can learn about the wonderful community at parkcityks.com. Epic Heating and Cooling is your professional HVAC service and repairs company, servicing all of Wichita and surrounding communities. You can find them at 224 North Pennsylvania in Wichita. And tonight, Epic Heating and Cooling is the proud sponsor of the Wings Veteran of the Game. Epic provided a VIP loge suite for an Army veteran, Michael Stinger, and his family. If you're interested in sponsoring a Veteran of the Night, contact the Wings front office at info@wichitawingsoccer.com. So a really great opportunity now for the Wings, as they're going to be able to have a dead ball start from the top of the arc. We've seen Colorado have 2 really good defensive efforts against the first 2 they've had. What do you think you will see out of Wichita with the quick restart?
What I think you're going to see is, obviously, we have the advantage with spreading things out. They've got to have 3 in the wall, but they haven't staggered their wall. They're 3, which gives us 2-man advantage on the outside. What you're going to see is Hobson's going to he's going to have a look for a shot first and foremost if they give it to him. If that's not on, you're going to see him approach the ball and lay it off to Kevin's right foot for a bending strike to the back post, or he's going to run past it, and Tenike's going to come and give Lucio a strike. There you go.
And it's Tenike with a rocket into the top right corner. And that's just typical Kevin Tenike. And he comes up and praises the fans of Wichita as the Wings take a 5-0 lead with 7:29 left in the second quarter. That's just a typical Kevin Tenike shot.
I tell you what, that's a lot of power. That's a lot of power by Kev. They're going to have to figure something out. If Colorado thinks they're going to start to stop those restarts, they'll add up quick if they don't figure out how to stop them. But that was that direct shot we talked about. You look at it first, and that's your most direct line to goal. So good for Kev.
And that's a big goal for Wichita, especially after their first two opportunities starting at the top of the arc. Great defensive efforts by the Rumble on both of those chances to find success this time and keep the gas flowing against a beat up and carded up Rumble team. The Rumble get the ball back in their defensive side and sit it there for a while. Sosa intercepts a pass, but the Rumble are going to be able to reset up defensively. Long ball forward is picked up by the Rumble. A quick turn is well defended by Wichita. As like I've mentioned a couple times in this game, it's been very difficult for the Rumble to get all five guys across the center line. And even in this offensive push, one guy sat right at the top line the entire time. As Wichita and their counterattack has made it real tough for them to bring any defensive men forward to help with the offensive attack. So another good push by the Rumble. But an even better defensive effort by the Wings. Dowd has it along the left wing area, goes all the way across to Sosa now. Sosa's got room, plays it off to the right side to Ininos. Quick play for Wichita. Tries to get a couple shots off. Dowd with a shot, but this one goes too high and over the glass. And this is going to benefit Colorado greatly as they're going to be able to get a couple of switches done, as they definitely had some tired guys on the field because of that explosive counterattack of Wichita.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch Colorado's strategy right now. The one player that they do have that has some considerable indoor experience throughout the years is Tony Avery. He's a forward for them up front, and he's looking to stretch the Wings long. But none of their other players are doing that right now. They're sitting in and looking to counter, but Wichita is handling their counter very well. That's a fantastic pass.
Good look forward, but there was no one there to help him. Hammerski played just a little too far out and would have been a great backdoor opportunity had the Rumble had someone there. And they have to restart back at the center line. They play it towards that left corner wall. Couple of high hits on the shoulder of the striker. And this hard shot goes off the crossbar and goes back to Hammerski. Had to hold your breath for a second there. It looked like the Rumble might find the scoreboard. But Hammerski will go back and thank his crossbar for the save there. A long play forward to Sherrod. He gets a couple touches, but the Colorado goalie is able to find it eventually and send it the other way. Colorado definitely taking their time defensively as the game goes on because they're finding less and less success with the quick counterattacks because of Wichita's counterattacks, if you will.
Yeah, we don't see much possession by Colorado right now as the Wings are bringing it up out of the back. You see Colorado just laying off and letting the Wings pretty much have their way with the play in the lanes that they want, and that's never going to be good. I mean, they're going to have to step out and pressure at some point, just like that. And now they're looking at that counter. So we'll see. Wichita is getting back very well, though. They've already got 4 guys behind the ball before Colorado even had 3 in.
Seems to be a very selective counterattack for Colorado. They only really send guys down when they see that they're going to have an odd man rush. That was one time they did and were able to draw a foul, and they'll have a nice opportunity right in between the yellow line and the midline. A quick strike is stopped by Hammerski, though.
It's going to take a little bit more than that to beat Hammer.
Of course, Hammerski has a couple games experience with the Kansas City Comets this year just to kind of get him in game form. And he looks good up there, and he looks good here. So Wichita puts one off the corner wall. Sherrod's got it there. Kind of plays over the top, looking for a header by Canales. And this one goes off the glass, and Colorado's going to take it the other way. They've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. The defensive Wichita hurries just a little bit faster to even up at 3-on-3. They'll take possession back and take a second, get a change in. As Tenike's all alone in the offensive area, they're going to try to go forward to him, but the long ball was just off.
Mosley saw him making the break. He just mishit it.
If he hits him, that is almost surely a goal for Kevin. As now Colorado's going to take their time defensively. Almost going to be what you're going to see from Colorado is just trying to wind the clock down at this point with 3:13 left in the second quarter of play. Wichita has a 5-0 lead. While Colorado's going to strike if they can find a counterattack opportunity, they're just going to sit back and try to take time off to get to the halftime break and maybe find some answers in the break. But the half is not over yet. Wichita's going to try to find some success. Hammerski with a long ball forward. This will go off the wall past Tenike, and Colorado is able to kind of clear it back to that center line, and Wichita will have to restart. Inahos has to just feed it off to Hammerski, who will take a second to get it off. Looks right and goes that way to Sack. They don't like what they see, so they're going back to Hammerski. Wichita's going to take a lot of opportunities using Hammerski in their offensive attack. And a nice drawn foul there will give a nice opportunity for Lucio. Feed it over to Sack. Will look right and go that way to Hobson. Hobson tries to feed inside, but Tenike didn't really see it coming his way, and Colorado able to take possession away. Wichita with a nice job to take possession right back. Katarina gets the ball back. Sends a ball forward, and it will be the Wings who get to this one. They've got a push going. Lucio's going to bring it against the wall.
Katarina on that back post.
Lucio didn't really have the ball at his foot, so he had to run a couple extra steps, and by the time he got there, he was met with a Rumble defenseman. About to have to play back to Hammerski and restart a little bit. Played towards the center line to Lucio. He'll cross on his own. There's that hard stutter step that kind of makes him hard to defend against. Sosa's with it on the right side, feeds it into Dowd. Dowd tries to place it off the wall, but it's the Colorado goalie who gets the first touch. Dowd with a nice defensive effort, and he'll be the one to take possession eventually. Gets it back to Lake King, but Lake King kind of gets intercepted in front of him by a Colorado defenseman. We'll take a quick second to let you know Evans Building Company is a general contracting firm specializing in design, build, construction, and pre-engineered metal building systems. The team to build with for more than 57 years. They're located at 7700 West 53rd Street North in Mays. So Wichita will take over, cross the middle line to the right side. Sharon's got it. Ball is intercepted on its way to that back post area. Sharon with it back, tries to feed it into the middle. Sosa takes a shot, it's blocked. Another shot by Sharon, and it's blocked. Wichita sticking with it though. Hobson with the ball now. He'll look left and go that way. Lake King's got it, and they feed it over to that left wing area. Lauder's going to take a shot, and it's going to be a wide open opportunity for Hinojosa. Gets blocked by the Colorado keeper with 30 seconds left in the half. Wichita is probably going to look to get one or two more nice opportunities. Another well-defended play by the Rumble. And Laking has to come way back to get things started. Feeds it off to Hammerski, who will take his 4 seconds before sending it to the left wing area. Looks like Wichita's going to build for one last offensive push. A long strike just goes over the top, and Sharon misplays the ball. And now the Rumble might have an opportunity for one last strike, but Hammerski makes a nice stop. Another opportunity. Hammerski makes a stop, and then a defensive effort ends the first half, and the clean sheet remains for the Wichita Wings. In their first game back at here at Hartman Arena, the Wings have a 5-0 lead at halftime over the Colorado Rumble. A very nice effort thus far. We're liking what we're seeing out of this Wichita team, who comes in at 2-0. Larry, thanks so much for joining us here in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break. On the other side, we'll kind of recap what happened here in the first half, and we'll get you set for the third quarter of play here in Park City, Kansas. It's a great night for Wichita Wings soccer as we get to the 1920 season started here at home. We'll be right back after a quick couple of minutes. We'll let you know some of our partnerships and get you ready for the third quarter. Wings fans, we need you to join the Orange Army. Early entrance to the games, post-game parties with the players, special ticket opportunities to events like the Wings Hall of Fame Banquet and Postseason Awards Gala are all benefits of joining the Orange Army. For just $20 for a single membership or $50 for the entire family, you can visit our website at www.wichitawingsoccer.com under the Fans tab for more information. Get on your phones now and join the Orange Army. If you're interested in partnering with us, the Wichita Wings are committed to local businesses and organizations. Our ability to provide family entertainment on the field and support in our community cannot be accomplished without these partnerships. To learn more about Wings partnership programs, contact us today at info@wichitawingsoccer.com. There is still time to get Wings season tickets. Enjoy all the exciting Wings action from your favorite seat all season long. Please visit wichitawingsoccer.com for more information. We'll take a second to recap the first half, as the leading scorer coming into the game, David Lucio, scored the opening goal for the Wings and made this crowd erupt 103 into it. We've got a huge crowd on hand, and it's fun to play in front of that, especially if you're a younger kid. Ethan Dowd, the senior in high school, scores 2 goals back-to-back to give Wichita a 3-0 lead, a lead that would carry on to the end of the first quarter. As the first quarter was ending, Wichita got a power play opportunity as Colorado was called for too many men on that power play opportunity with 1 second left on it. The Wings were able to score as Kevin Tenike scored his first goal tonight, giving Wichita a 4-0 lead. And then he wasn't done yet. Kevin Tenike scores on a set piece with a rocket into the top right corner, one that would have Johnny Freedom screaming, "Oh baby." And that gave Wichita a 5-0 lead over Colorado going into the halftime break. So Wichita 1 for 2 on the power play. Colorado 0 for 0. They didn't have a power play opportunity. Wichita playing smart soccer thus far. Steven Hammerski has looked rock solid in net, and it's going to be an exciting second half of action. If Colorado wants to get back in this game, they've got to get 2 or 3 quick goals. And by quick goals, I mean they've got to be in the first 5 or 6 minutes, as having a shorter bench and some less experienced players has made it really hard for them to keep pace with the Wichita Wings, who have been really fast and really good all night long. So Colorado's got to get something started fast if they want any hopes in coming back in this one. We're having a lot of fun here in Hartman Arena here in Park City, Kansas for the 40th anniversary season of the Wichita Wings, which is presented by Family Mitsubishi and the City of Park City. From their lots to your driveway, Family Mitsubishi has the tools and friendly staff to help you find a vehicle quickly and easily. They have a strong and committed sales staff with many years of experience satisfying their customers' needs. Come meet a salesman at Family Mitsubishi at 6601 East Kellogg here in Wichita. You can also visit their website online at buyfromfamily.com. Park City, Kansas has partnered with the Wings since 1979. Thank you, Park City, for your years of support of indoor soccer. Learn about this wonderful community at parkcityks.com. We're underway as the Colorado Rumble get things started. A long pass forward by the Colorado keeper actually ends up at Hammerski's feet, and he keeps things going right away. Mosley has it, and it's turned over. Colorado with it again now. They have it in their own zone, trying to find some space. Get it back to the keeper, who kind of kicks one back. Wichita, for a second, takes possession, but Colorado's kind of got to push now. 3-on-2 if they hurried, but they decide to come back and take a second to set some things up. Right in front of the net, they've got an opportunity, and Hammerski makes a great shoulder save to keep Colorado off the board, and the Wings are coming the other way with it now. On the right wing, Lucio has it. He's going to look for the middle. Kind of plays, steps back a second, gets the defender off of him, and is forced to take a couple steps back and restart. It's carried in, and a hold of some sorts keeps Daniel Sack a little too far back, not able to do anything. Then Lucio's fouled hard along the wall to give them a free kick opportunity. Restarted fast by the Wings. They look down inside. That's a strong shot by Alex Mosley, and he scores to give the Wings a 6-0 lead with 13:52 left in the third quarter. As once again, just over a minute into a quarter, Wichita's able to get things going. And he jumps up on the boards, throws a t-shirt to the fans, And these players are loving the interaction they get with the fans. Like we've mentioned many times tonight, this place is packed. The fans are loud and the players are really fueled off of it. So we return to the field to keep things going. 1:08 into the third quarter, and we've got a goal right away. Alex Mosley scores early for the Wings. A quick stop by Katarina gives the ball back to the Wings. He sends it back to Lay King, and they'll restart in the defensive side. Working across the middle line now. Looking over towards the right wall. Don't like what they see. They'll go back to Hammerski. Hammerski over to Lay King. Lay King will carry it across the middle. Looks over towards that right wing area. They're going to look to go inside. A shot from just about the yellow line goes wide. Colorado ever to take possession. A good move there, and Colorado's going the other way. They've got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. They go to the left side. A nice opportunity off the wall, and great defense by Colin the Eagle Lauder. And Lauder sends it way down. And Colorado's going to have to take a second to get things going again. Of course, you're seeing the Wichita Wild football field from a couple years ago. That's the field they're using. The only three lines that really matter to you, or the three big lines that matter, the 25-yard line on your screen is the center line. There's two yellow lines just inside the 10-yard line marks, and those affect the three-line passing rule. Then, of course, there's the inside arc, but those three that really matter are the center 25-yard line and those two yellow lines. So Wichita's got another push. Colorado able to make a strong defensive effort and send this one along the boards all the way back. Going all the way back to play it will be Alex Rizzo, who elects to take it himself and not hand it off to Hammerski. He'll bring it to that center logo area and does a long pass inside the offensive third for Wichita. But Colorado able to make a small defensive stop and head the other way with it. Hobson has it at the center line. Brent Hobson wearing the captain's armband. Sosa with a strong shot, and this goes over the glass. Having some struggles getting the ball back over the glass, and they finally get it on the third attempt. So Colorado plays it forward, but it's going to end up finding a Wichita foot instead, and they'll have it at the center line. Taking a second to get things set up. Kevin Tenike with the ball. Then they feed it back to Sosa and then Hammerski, who feeds it to the right wing area. Long pass forward. Sherrod wanted to just kind of one-touch it and take it himself, and now a hard foul by Sherrod results in a free kick opportunity for the Colorado Rumble. If the Rumble had a time to strike, this would be it. They're able to bring all five guys across the center line, something we haven't seen a lot of. Quick restart just right back to the center line. They're going to go off the wall before trying to take like a backward shot. Wasn't set up quite well. And now a 3-on-1 opportunity. Dowd goes left to Sosa. Sosa across. Meets the foot. Dowd has it now. Dowd will take a short side shot, and it goes off the keeper before Wichita sets things up again. Inside to Sosa. A one-touch goes to Rizzo. Rizzo elects to not take the rebound shot, and a nice defensive play by Colorado, and they'll be able to take it the other way. Dowd trying to put some pressure on, and Dowd does get some nice defensive pressure. Able to win a ball back. Nice play by Ethan Dowd. And the captain, Brent Hobson, now with it on the right side. Feeds towards the middle, goes that way. Lucio's got it. He's going to go towards the left corner. Lucio looking down and towards the inside. Gets around one man. Takes a shot, and it's stopped nicely by Colorado's goalie before Tenike plays it. Got it back up top. Sack has it along the left board. Played long and far by Colorado. And now quickly the Wings are trying to find something forward before a ball goes out of play. Quick restart by Colorado. And it's turned over right away. Kevin Tenike with the ball. He looks right and goes that way. A long pass forward. Wings are going to have a nice opportunity. That's Mosley with it. And a shot ends up getting stopped by Colorado. But the Wings take over quickly. They feed it backwards to Sack. And Sack has it right along the middle line. Looks right and goes that way. Feeds it towards the inside. And Mosley's going to have an opportunity. Dowd comes running in, but Mosley will stick with the ball. Mosley looks right to Dowd, goes that way. And Dowd sends it back up top to Sack. Sack looks to the left side, goes that way. Lucio's got it now. Crosses the yellow line. Ford plays it into Dowd. Dowd has it along the wall. Nice hard pass. But quickly, Colorado's going the other way. They've got a 2-on-2. A long pass forward, but Stephen Hammerski's not going to have to work too hard to find this one. 9:05 yet left to play in the third quarter. The Wings have a 6-0 lead here inside Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. The home opener for the reunion season of the Wichita Wings, the 40th anniversary season. A long shot and a hard shot by Hobson goes just over, goes off the glass and comes all the way back where Hammerski will play it. Hammerski will bring it up a couple feet before bringing it off to Lay King, and Lay King will play it along the left boards. He doesn't like what he sees, so he goes back to Hammerski to restart some things. Long pass forward, looking for Dowd, didn't get there though. The captain Hobson had a play on it, but Colorado took it away. A long pass forward, no good, as now the Wings got a foot on it for a second. Weren't able to do anything after that though. Lay King putting some pressure on defensively. A pass forward by Colorado looks nice. Dowd put some nice defensive pressure on. Dowd and Hobson work together to force a defensive stop. And Lucio picks the ball up. Has it along that right wing area, and then he'll feed it all the way across to Lay King. Lay King plays it up to Katarina. Katarina brings it in, looks to his right side, takes just too far to get back to the ball, and it's defended well by Colorado. Hammerski had it in the back, works it towards the right side. Don't like what they see, so Lay King will kind of get things restarted. He goes back to the lawman, Stephen Hammerski. A long pass forward, looking for Dowd. It goes off Dowd's header. Not quite where he wanted it to go. Lucio had to come in and help out. Lucio's going to take a second to come off. And Colin the Eagle Lauder will come in. Katarina makes a quick play on the ball before Hobson starts putting some forecheck pressure on. Eventually, Colorado's goalie has to do some things. Lay King heads it out of bounds, though. And it'll be a quick restart for the Rumble. If you happen to hear our PA announcer, it's time for the quick officials timeout now, as we've got 7:11 left in the third quarter of play. The Wings lead 6-0 over the Colorado Rumble. We're going to take a second to recognize some of our great sponsors. Epic Heating and Cooling is your professional HVAC service and repairs company, servicing all of Wichita and surrounding communities. You can find them at 224 North Pennsylvania in Wichita. Tonight, Epic Heating and Cooling is the proud sponsor of the Wings Veteran of the Game. Epic provided a VIP low suite for Army veteran Michael Singer and his family. If you're interested in sponsoring a Veteran of the Night, please contact the Wings front office at info@wichitawingsoccer.com. Evans Building Company is a general contracting firm specialized in design, build, construction of pre-engineered metal building systems. The team to build with for more than 57 years is located at 7700 West 53rd Street in Mays. It's been a great night so far here in Park City, Kansas, inside Hartman Arena, where the Wichita Wings are getting their home season started for the 1920 season. And Colorado gets things restarted now. They go to the back line, feed it around towards that right side, and surely Lauder might get called for something. They don't. Wings are going to take over quickly. If they hurry, they've got a 3-on-2. A hard tackle there, and we've got a blue card, and once again, the Wichita Wings are headed to the power play. They're 1 for 2 on the power play thus far. Their one power play tally came with 1 second remaining in the opening power play try. A hard foul there is what gives Wichita their first opportunity of the game. About halfway between the center line and the yellow line is where Wichita will get this started. David Lucio is there to start things off. He feeds it off to the captain, Brent Hobson, who goes left to Mosley. Mosley doesn't like what he sees, so he goes over to Hobson. They spend some time just kind of going back and forth, waiting till a gap opens up. Lucio makes a stutter step, goes all the way across to Mosley. They don't see what they like. He goes back over to Lucio on the right wing. Doesn't like what he sees now. Hobson up top. Hobson looks left, kind of goes that way, kind of gets deflected. He's going to have to restart. They take a second to gain their breath back and restart. Hobson feeds down in, over to Mosley, down inside. Mosley's going to take a shot, and a nice defensive effort by the Rumble. The Wings are able to keep possession, though. Lucio with the ball now. Looks left, goes that way. As Mosley's got it. Goes across to the captain, Hobson. Hobson down inside to Tenike. Back inside to Tenike. This shot goes off the crossbar and is fed all the way back to goalkeeper Stephen Hammerski. 1 minute left in the power play opportunity. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. The Wings leading 6-0. And a great opportunity by Kevin Tenike. And he strikes from inside the box. A hat trick goal for number 16, Kevin Tenike. And Wichita piling on the goals, feeling confident. And once again, just using this huge crowd to their advantage. Tenike playing up the crowd, waving his arms, getting the crowd into this. He tosses a t-shirt up. And this team and these fans have interacted so well all night long. And it's been enjoyable to be a part of. So a power play goal scored by Kevin Tenike with 5:46 remaining in the third quarter. And it's now 7-0 Wings. Colorado gets things restarted quickly, trying to find some offensive opportunity. Do not find it. Instead, the Wings find a defensive stop. And we play a little back and forth possession-wise for a couple of seconds before the Wings take possession. Sosa with it now. Doesn't like what he sees, plays back to Hammerski. And now sack. Long pass forward, was going towards Sosa, didn't get there though. Sherrod has it now, plays it off to Lucio. Lucio on the right wing, left wing, I'm sorry. Takes a shot, nice stop by the Colorado goalie. Sosa able to get a nice counter interception. Puts a little body pressure on, they don't call any fouls. Lucio with some nice offensive pressure. Sherrod comes in to help, and Sosa ends up with the ball. Goes through the legs, Sosa keeps the ball, and then right in front, Sherrod's gonna have an opportunity, plays it back to Sosa, and it's gonna sneak past Sosa, and they're gonna have to kind of restart their pressure. A long shot by Sack, and it meets Sherrod. Sherrod thinks he's got a guy there, but he doesn't. And Colorado's gonna be able to restart things in their own end. Danger zone playing over the speaker system now. Trying to keep the fans engaged in this game. We have a stoppage in play as it looks like the clearing attempt. The clearing attempt went inside the penalty box area and then back out, resulting in a free kick for Wichita at the top of the arc. The last time they had one of these, Kevin Tenike sent one into the top right corner, a screamer that would make Johnny Freedom scream, "Oh baby," and he does it again! Kevin Tenike through the legs of a Colorado defenseman, and he scores his fourth goal of the game, and the Wings are up 8-0 with 4:21 left in the third quarter. And it's all Wings all night long here in Park City. Tenike's got 4 now. According to our scores in the building, that's Tenike's. I was right, it is his 4th goal. Half the goals scored by the Wings tonight by one of the greatest to ever do it, Kevin Tenike. And this place has been bumping in this third quarter thus far. So a long play forward by Colorado is intercepted and taken the other way by the Wings. Canales kind of tripped up on the ball, but he's able to keep possession, and they restart things going the other way now. Hammerski holds it for a couple seconds before moving forward. Long pass up to Inohos before Dowd makes a hard tackle. Are we going to see a card come out for this one? No, we are not. So Ethan Dowd called for a foul, but it's all right. They're able to keep full strength, not a penalty there. So they're going to be able to bring a couple guys back and restart in their own end. Colorado's goalie plays it for a couple seconds before playing it forward. But Lake King ends up finding the ball and taking it the other way for the Wings. Across the middle line, 3-on-3, all the way in. Oh, what a great opportunity for Canales. Goes just over the top. And Colorado bring it the other way quickly now. Good defensive pressure by Mosley as well as Dowd. Colorado's goalie sends it way up front. And they're going to call a 3-line pass by the goaltender. So because of the 3-line pass, Wichita's going to get another opportunity in deep. This one's on the yellow line. The last 2 free kick opportunities, though, that Wichita's had, they've scored on them. A quick restart down inside. It didn't really look like the Wings were ready for that one, and because of it, they turned it over quickly. But now they get it right back. Tenike has it now, looking left, fakes that way, and he's going to take a shot. Goes just wide. Colorado able to take possession and start to look the other way. Quick move, calling the Eagle Lauder. He's going to take a left-handed shot. This one goes wide. Looks like it might have been a pass instead. Lucio has it up top. Takes a second to stop. Tried to make that really nice left move he's got. Instead, he kind of hits a foot on his way, but he stays with it now. Lucio's got it on that left wing area. And now Kevin's going to have a chance. This one's blocked well by a defender. And this one goes out of the playing surface. So once again, Wichita's going to get a nice opportunity on the offensive side. If you're looking at the lines on the field, they'll get it at that 20-yard line, but we don't really use those yard lines much. It's right in between the center line and that yellow line. But the free kick is quickly taken away. And the other, Colorado's able to sort of bring it the other way, but they have a forward pass that goes sailing out of the field of play. And we'll see where they're going to award this free kick. I believe they were inside the yellow zone. They were. So Wichita's going to get an opportunity at the top of the arc. The last 2 free kicks they've had at the top of the arc. Kevin Tenike has scored both times. So this time it's Lucio who takes a hard shot and goes off the wall right in front of him. And Hammerski is going to have to come up and make the play. So Lucio with it now. Looks right, goes that way. A long pass backwards, if you will. And it's a 3-line pass. So the Wings are going to get a restart there at the top of the yellow line. 2:10 remaining in the third quarter of play. The Wings lead 8-0 over the Colorado Rumble. Quick play over to Kevin Tenike. They try to go backdoor to call the Eagle Lauder, and he wasn't quite in position, just a step back. A long shot forward meets Hammerski, and Hammerski's going to take his time to lay on this one and pop up. Over to Lauder, and he'll be the one that brings it along the left side. Doesn't like what he sees, goes back to Hammerski and takes a change. And Rizzo comes out for him. Rizzo will be the one to send it across the center line. Up to Katarina. Katarina sends it right back to Rizzo. Rizzo is the one who brings it across the middle line again. Probably going to look right towards the captain. Instead goes to Lauder. Lucio has it now. He has a strong shot, but it goes off a Rumble defenseman leg. Back to Hammerski. Hammerski plays it forward. Lucio with it now. Across the yellow line. Looks left, goes that way. Oh, and a great opportunity by Sherrod. Just misses, and Colorado able to start getting things together to head the other way. Jumping in front of that pass is Hobson. He has it across the yellow line. goes right, sort of takes a shot, tries to pop up and help out, can't be there though. And quickly going the other way. But a nice play by Lucio to turn the ball over. A strong shot to the left, and he scores! David Lucio gives the Wings a 9-0 lead with 45 seconds left in the third quarter. So Lucio scores the opening goal of tonight's contest and now has the 9th goal. And the Wings well on their way to a 3-0 start to this season after 2 impressive wins against Austin a couple of weekends ago. We're going to take this time to let you know the next Wings home game is next Saturday night right here at Hartman Arena against the Amarillo Bombers. That's January 4th, 7 p.m. Be here. It's going to be a great night for Wings soccer. Colorado restarts it. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. We've had a goalie change now for the Rumble. This will be the 4th different goalie who has logged time for the Rumble this year, and this is only their 4th game of the year. Of course, they've been battling some injuries and some red cards, making this a really difficult game for them to win with all that they have to deal with. A 3-on-2 chance now for the Wings. Sack with it now, goes left, and a wide open shot, and Katarina scores for the Wings. Leonardo Katarina gives the Wings a 10-goal lead as they now lead 10-0. 10 seconds left in the third quarter of play. And this crowd is feeling it tonight. Exactly the homecoming the Wings deserve, to have this sort of fan base and of course the new fans joining that fan base, but have this kind of turnout from the fan base is huge. So as Colorado gets things restarted, we'll run you through all the goal scorers. David Lucio gets things started, a minute 03 into the game. Then it's Ethan Dowd with the next 2 goals. Following that, the captain, or not, I'm sorry, I had this marked wrong. Kevin Tenike scores 2 goals. Then it's Alec Mosley who scores a goal. Kevin Tenike comes back with 2 more goals, and then here in the last minute of the third quarter, David Lucio has a goal, and now Leonardo Katarina has a goal. A quick restart by Colorado, stopped great by Hammerski. Long pass forward to Sosa, will eventually go out, and that's how the third quarter will end. So 2 last-minute goals give Wichita a 10-0 lead as we approach the fourth quarter of play. And with that, for the last time tonight, the lawman, Stephen Hammerski, his night will end, and Aaron Parrott, the goalkeeper from Wichita, Kansas, will come in to play this last quarter for the Wings. I'd like to take this moment to recognize some of our great sponsors. ICT Internal Medicine and Pain Management serves the Wichita Wings, located inside the Westside Medical Office building at 13th and Tyler. You can request an appointment by calling 316-260-6363. Wheat State Insurance Group is an independent agent that offers choice, a high level of service, and is local in the Wichita area community. Come visit them at 228 North Baltimore Avenue in Derby, Kansas. The Wichita Wings athletic training and orthopedic partner is Mid-America Orthopedics. Mid-America Orthopedics is your single destination for orthopedic services, providing evaluation, diagnosis, surgery, rehabilitation, and therapy all in one office. They have locations in East and West Wichita as well as Derby. Wing fans, we need you to join the Orange Army. Early entrance to the games, post-game parties with the players, special ticket opportunities to events like the Wings Hall of Fame Banquet and postseason awards gala are all benefits of joining the Orange Army. For just $20 for single memberships or $50 for the entire family, you can visit our website at www.wichitawingsoccer.com under the Fans tab for more information. And we're ready for fourth quarter action. A quick restart by Colorado. Stopped nicely by Parrott. He'll take his time to get things restarted for the Wings now. And Hammerski can rest easy tonight. A great effort in net by him. He didn't have to make a lot of big stops, but when he did, he was there and in great position to do so. So the Wings will kind of take their time to get things started. Don't allow any stupid defensive errors that give Colorado nice opportunities. A long pass forward to Sherrod off the wall, and Sherrod kind of gets his feet tangled up, and it's going to be a deep opportunity for Wichita after a foul by the Rumble. They're going to get an opportunity. I would say it couldn't be more than 2 yards outside of the goalie's little box there. A huge opportunity for the Wings to add another. Here comes the shot. A nice look, a secondary shot, and it's stopped well by the Rumble keeper. They tried to find Colin the Eagle Lauder on the backside. Of course, if you're unfamiliar with Johnny Freedom's commentary, he calls Colin Lauder the Eagle, as he is an Eagle Scout. Of course, all of us have had opportunities to spend time with Colin Lauder, one of the greatest men that you'll ever meet. Very kind guy and loves the game. A nice opportunity deep for Sherrod. Nice turnover though. Lucio has the ball. They're going to feed it across. Mosley, and he scores! 11-0 now for the Wichita Wings. And the second goal of the night for the defender, Alex Mosley. And these fans are loving what they're seeing tonight. And he tosses a shirt up into the fans. A really cool thing that they've been doing to get the fans involved. Like I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, on the side that our camera is on, you don't see a lot of open seats, and where you do, they're just singles here and there. This place is packed. Quick turnover caused by the Wings. They've got a 4-on-3 the other way. Katarina sends it to the left side to Lucio. He makes a quick stutter step and goes right to Rizzo. Rizzo goes down inside to Dowd, makes a quick turn. Dowd doesn't like what he sees, so he feeds it back up top. Dowd with it inside. He takes a shot. This one just right. Lucio's going to have an opportunity. Doesn't like what he sees. Tries to feed it over to Dowd. Dowd wasn't ready for it, so it was a couple feet in front of him. Dowd makes a nice play on the ball. He's going to have an open shot. Feeds it outside. Oh, and this one's just wide for Ethan Dowd. A hard push by a Rumble defenseman sends Lucio into the boards hard. Lucio kind of has a hand on his hips. Takes a lot out of you. But Wichita's going to get a nice opportunity in line with that, with the top line there inside the arc. Ten Eyck feeds it back to Mosley. Has a quick look inside to Lucio, right back out. Ten Eyck's going to have an opportunity. This one just about goes off the face of the Rumble keeper. Rumble sent it the other way, and Parrott's going to have to come up and make a stop almost near the center line. Wichita right back at it though. Lucio with that signature move to the left side. A really nice defensive move by the Rumble to take over the ball there. This one a strong shot. This one just barely goes outside. That was Sherrod who sent one just high and wide. And a scrum on the sideboards results in the Rumble coming out with the ball. They take their time to set some things up. If they hurry, they'd have a 3-on-2, but they decide to kind of send it back and restart. Long ball forward. Rumble's going to have a decent opportunity. 50-50 ball. Laking kind of gets tangled up. Parrott comes out of the box to make a save there. If you weren't with us when I mentioned it a couple times earlier in the broadcast, Colorado wearing the white jerseys that kind of look like the U.S. national team jerseys, while your Wichita Wings are wearing their orange tops, blue bottoms. Wings have an opportunity. Mosley with it up top. Doesn't like what he sees, so he sends it back. A little change there for the Wings. And Hinojos with a quick touch before sending it to Laking. A missed touch by Mosley results in a 50-50 ball the Wings are able to hang on to. But at the end, it's the Rumble who come up with it. 11 minutes remaining in our contest. The Wings lead 11-0. Rumble still with possession in their defensive side now. Being very conservative, not trying to make too much happen. So bringing it along their left wing is the Rumble. They're taking their sweet time to get something set up. Long shot forward, now Dowd has it. One touches it off. Sosa with it, over to Dowd. Dowd's gonna have a left foot shot that goes just off the corner. A nice look by Ethan Dowd. Dowd prefers his right foot, but he's got a rocket on that left foot as well. Not quite as accurate as his right foot, but he can still make you pay if you give him that much space, and he was inches away from doing so. Rizzo with it in that right corner, but eventually it's the Rumble goalie who has to make a play on it. Like I mentioned earlier, this is the Rumble's fourth goalie who has played in their 4 games they've played thus far this year. They're battling a lot of injuries and red cards in tonight's game. No red cards tonight though, but they are battling, dealing with that. A nice look in front. Rizzo heads it a couple times, but a nice stop by the Rumble keeper. Rizzo had 2 or 3 opportunities to put that one away. Quickly the Rumble are going the other way, but a nice defensive effort by Sack, I believe. Quick turning shot goes just wide for the Rumble. Rumble feed towards that left corner. Don't see what they like though. Still in that left corner area. Back up top. If you've been with us the whole time, you have heard me mention it quite a few times. It's been a struggle for Colorado to get all 5 of their players across the center line because they're relying on so much defense. Look forward. Rizzo's got it at his feet. Feeds it to the right side to Sherrod. And this one's in! After a turning play around the Colorado goalie, Alex Rizzo scores to give Wichita a dozen. And they lead 12-0 with 8.5 minutes remaining on a great night for soccer in Park City. We'll take this time just to mention that there's still time to get Wings season tickets. You can enjoy all the exciting Wings action from your favorite seat inside Hartman Arena all season long. You can visit WichitaWingsSoccer.com for more information. Quick restart by Colorado. They get it all the way down into the zone, but like it has happened most of the evening, Wichita able to make a nice defensive stop and send the ball the other way. Dowd has a quick play on it, but it's the Rumble who take back over. Dowd staying with it. And a long pass forward is going to result in a one-on-one ball, and we've got a whistle. Oh, we don't have a whistle. A hard tackle by Kieran Laking. And if you've watched any FC Wichita games in the last 2 years, you know that Kieran Laking tackles hard. Not a guy you want to be going one-on-one with in that defensive zone. Nice move by Wichita. Dowd's got it on that left side. He looks right to Hinojos. Hinojos has got a one-on-one with the goalie, and he scores! A goal for Alec Hinojos. And the Wings have 13. With 8 minutes remaining. It's all Wings tonight, and the crowd is loving it. And with that, we'll take the media timeout that is taken about halfway through each of the 4 quarters. We'll take this time to remind you the next Wings home game is next Saturday, January 4th, right here at Hartman Arena. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. against the Amarillo Bombers. You can get your tickets today at WichitaWingsSoccer.com We'd love to see it here. We've got the wave going around Hartman Arena. The fans are having a great time tonight. And the Wings are giving a great product on the field. Just to recap, if you haven't been with us all night, getting things started, it was David Lucio with just a minute 03 into this game. He scores to give the Wings a 1-0 lead. Ethan Dowd scores back-to-back goals for Wichita to give them a 3-0 lead. After that, it's Kevin Tenike who scores back-to-back goals to give Wichita a 5-0 lead. Then Alec Mosley scores. Following that goal, it's 2 more goals from Kevin Tenike before Lucio scores his second of the night. Leonardo Catarina scored 1. Then it was Alec Rizzo who scored, and just now, Alec Inojo scores to give the Wings a 13-0 lead with 7.5 remaining. The ball goes out, and a restart will be given to Wichita. They feed it forward. A nice look for Catarina along the right side. He plays this one off the glass, was definitely just trying to wrap it all the way around and put it just a little too high, goes over the glass, and it's going to be a restart for the Rumble. Long play forward for the Rumble. They've got an offensive opportunity before that great defensive effort of Wichita stalls them up top. Quick 1-2 play gives a nice opportunity for Colorado, and there's going to be a foul down inside. A blue card. Once I figure out exactly who it's been given to, it looks like Matt Sherrod, and it is. Matt Sherrod given a blue card on a tackle just outside the arc there, inside the offensive zone for the Rumble, and he will head to the penalty box, giving the Rumble their first power play of the night. I actually think this is okay if you're Wichita. You know, you're way ahead in this game. You're not worried about losing this game at this point. So it's nice to give the penalty kill a shift out here, see how things can go. The restart goes off a header of Wichita and out of bounds. A restart will be granted to the Rumble. This is an important 2 minutes in this game, though. Could be really big for Wichita to sort of find some success in the penalty kill category as they look forward to that middle of January series against Chihuahua Savage, who are a red-hot team thus far. They're going to need all the offensive and defensive pressure they can find in that game. Restart by Colorado. They get a couple of looks, but no shots on goal yet. They cross this one all the way across. Don't like what they see. Go back up top. Just kind of feeding it around the arc, kind of like Wichita was doing on their power play. We got a defense chant going inside Hartman. Nice play by Kieran Laking. Feeds it right to Aaron Parrott, and he'll do a long throw all the way down the field, and this one will be met by the Rumble goalie, and he'll just feed it up and they'll restart. 6.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 1 minute left in the power play for the Rumble. They send another shot towards net, but it gets blocked on its way. They'll look to get 1 or 2 more opportunities before this power play ends. Just 50 seconds left on it now. That's a nice shot and an even better save by Parrott. Parrott with a long throw forward. Mosley's got it. He goes off the wall, and a nice screen almost by the Rumble goalie makes it so that Mosley can't make a play. And if there's anything more exciting than a power play goal, it's a short-handed opportunity, and the Wings get awfully close. So 20 seconds left in the power play for the Rumble. 5.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. The Wings lead 13-0 in the home opener of the 1920 season here at Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. The 40th anniversary homecoming inaugural home game for the Wichita Wings. A nice look by the by the Rumble is stopped by Parrott, but they've got a one-on-one. Oh, and it's off just over the top as Sharon caught him coming out of the box. The penalty ended. Sharon was wide open, tried to chip the keeper, and it goes off the glass about a foot over the crossbar. This place was about 6 inches away from erupting once again. But now that the penalty kill is over for Wichita, they get to take over offensively. 4.5 minutes remaining, 13-0 lead. As they just kind of take their time in the back zone, feeding it around, find an open opportunity. This one goes off the wall. Sosa's got it. Tries to box his man out, but he kind of loses the ball. Some contact there, no call. Rumble headed the other way with it. Lay King with a nice move on the ball. Lucio's got it now across the middle line. Lucio looks to his right side and goes that way. Doesn't like what he sees, feeds it back to Katarina, back to Lucio, and then back to Lay King. Goes up to Lucio along that right board. That typical Lucio move goes across to Sosa now. Sosa doesn't like what he sees, goes to Lucio on the yellow line, and they feed it back up top. And we got some YMCA flowing inside Hartman Arena. Lucio with it on the left side. Doesn't like what he sees, kind of feeds it back. They'll regroup a little bit. Don't like what they see, feed it back to Parrott. Parrott with it now. Goes to the right side to Lay King. Lay King feeds it back. Way up top to Leo Sosa. This one takes a weird hop off the boards. Lucio's got it now. He's going to make that famous move to his left side. Kind of gets pushed over, no call. And the Rumble are headed the other way. They have a 3-on-2 if they hurry, but a nice defensive play there. And now we have a call. A really nice defensive play by Alec Hinojos to stop the rush, but then he pushes just a little too hard, and a foul is drawn by the Rumble, so they'll get a restart right about the yellow line. 3 minutes remaining, 13-0, Wichita Wings lead. In the home opener for the 40th anniversary season. Rumble have it just atop the yellow line. They look to feed inside. They get one off the boards. They're going to have a quick opportunity. Good smart defense by Leo Sosa. Little trip there, but no call. Ref is only calling things that he really needs to call. Lucio with it. Works towards his left side before he sends it back to Rizzo. Rizzo all the way across to Sosa. And Sosa just feeds it back to Sack. Around to Rizzo now. Up top to Mosley. Mosley makes a quick turn, doesn't like what he sees, and they'll feed it around. Quick switch for the Wings. Back to Parrott. And now Rizzo kind of takes it off Parrott's feet. Mosley makes a quick turn. He's got the ball. If he can feed it over to Dowd, he might have a great opportunity. But a better defensive stop by the Rumble. And if you can hear the PA announcer, 2 minutes left in this one. Wings lead 13-0. Still got a chance to keep the clean sheet going. The Rumble looking to bring it across the middle line. A long pass forward off the corner boards. They're going to have an opportunity. Just kind of feeds it back towards the yellow line. A nice defensive effort. And now 2-on-1 if the Wings can hurry. Rizzo's got it up top. He's got Lucio with him. Over to Lucio. He tries to chip it over and he goes too high. About 1.5 feet over the crossbar. Nice defensive effort. Dowd picks it up. Sends it back. We've got 1:15 left in this one. Katarina with some nice moves. Goes to his right side. Doesn't like what he sees and feeds it back to Rizzo. Rizzo kind of gets all the passing lanes caught up, sends it back to Parrott. We've got 1 minute left in the home opener of the 1920 season for the Wichita Wings. Lucio's got it on the yellow line, feeds it over towards Dowd. Dowd doesn't like what he sees, has to go one-on-one, but makes a good play. Tries to feed it down into Lucio. You can see these Wings players are starting to get a little gassed. Hear that right. They're starting to get a little gassed with 1 minute left in this game. Rizzo with it on the right wing board. Feeds it over to Dowd, Dowd was coming off for a change. and he does come off. Sosa comes in for him. A lot of one-on-one balls now. Sosa's got one inside. Katarina with a nice turn. Katarina shoots, and this one goes wide. 20 seconds remaining. Rizzo with some one-on-one action against the board. And the Wings players are waving their arms in the air. Lucio's gonna have one last opportunity. He shoots, and it's blocked nicely. 3 seconds left. Lucio kind of gets held down, and that's how this one will end. And your Wichita Wings are 3-0 to start the 40th anniversary season. That's thanks to a 13-0 home opening win in front of a packed crowd inside Hartman Arena here in Park City, Kansas. We're going to take a second to remind you, the next Wings home game, next Saturday, January 4th, in this building here at Hartman Arena, 7 p.m. against the Amarillo Bombers. Get your tickets now at WichitaWingsSoccer.com. If you can't join us here, you can join us online. We should be online next week on the Wichita Wings Facebook and or YouTube page. We apologize for not getting all that sorted out today. It's our first game in a new building after a 19-year hiatus. We'll make sure we're on the air next Saturday for you for another great night of Wings soccer, but we'd love to have you out here in this building. So we're going to take a second to recap all the scoring tonight. David Lucio, the Wings leading scorer, got things started a minute 3 into the game. Following that, Ethan Dowd had back-to-back goals to give him a 3-0 lead. After that, Kevin Tenike, the legend, with 2 goals following. Alex Mosley gets another one before Tenike nets 2 more. Then scoring his brace for the night, David Lucio scores, followed by 3 last goals for Wichita. A goal by midfielder Leonardo Catarina, then number 15, Alex Rizzo, and then capping the scoring tonight was number 26, Alec Hinojos. You saw the older players get some goals. You saw the younger players get some goals. And you saw a packed Hartman Arena have a great time and get real loud here in a awesome home opening game. The man of the match is Kevin Tenike with his 4 goals. That brings Kevin Tenike to a total of 7 goals on the year. A great start for him thus far. And it was a great evening of soccer. A lot of fans sticking around to cheer on the team as they leave. We're going to do a couple of last shout outs to some of our amazing sponsors. Eddie Uola Massage is the official massage therapist for the Wichita Wings. Eddie has over 22 years of massage therapy experience serving Wichita. You can make your appointment today by texting Eddie at 316-312-9226. Also, I'll say it one last time, Wichita fans, we need you to join the Orange Army. Being part of the Orange Army gives you early entrance to the game, post-game parties with the players, special ticket opportunities to events like the Wings Hall of Fame banquet and postseason awards gala. Those are all benefits to being part of this amazing organization. You can do that for $20 for a single membership or $50 for your entire family. Visit the Wichita Wings website at www.wichitawingsoccer.com. Under the fans tab, you can find more information. So we thought we might miss not having Brian Perez in the lineup, who had 3 goals and 6 assists in the opening 2 games. While he was missed, he wasn't needed tonight as the Wings win 13-0 over the Colorado Rumble. A really nice effort over a team that was kind of shaken up. This Rumble team had to deal with some injuries, had to deal with some red cards, and Wichita made the most of early opportunities to really take advantage early and not let their foot off the gas the whole evening. So that brings the Wichita Wings to a 3-0 record and drops the Colorado Rumble to an 0-4 record. We'd like to remind you one last time, the Wings are home once again next Saturday, January 4th, right here at Hartman Arena, 7 p.m. against the Amarillo Bombers. We'd love to see you out here, but if you can't join us either on Facebook Live or our YouTube page. We'll make sure we're on there next week. We'd like to issue one last apology for not being able to get on the air this week. We'll make sure we're on the air for you next week. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Wichita Wings YouTube and Facebook page. It's been a great night of soccer and a great home opener for the Wichita Wings. We'll see you next Saturday night against the Amarillo Bombers as these Wings look to go to 4-0 on the young season. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next Saturday.